Yes, we can do a part 2.
Things that are great about guys.
Part 2.
Just a disclaimer, we know that these are traits women can have too, but these are traits we love in the men in our lives. Number 1, good men make women feel taken care of and at ease. His presence is calming and it makes her feel safe.
Number 2,
They provide for the people they care about in multiple ways.
yeah, we don't just mean financially. Men also provide emotionally, mentally, and physically.
Number 3, they're the pillar of the family.
Women provide a lot of like inward strength in a family, but men are like the outwardly strong example. Number 4, men are daring and tend to be more open to taking risks.
It can be motivating and inspiring to watch them be brave like that. Number 5,
Men seem to treat each other with like this underlying respect.
we respect the bro code.
Yeah, the reason why guys treat each other with that respect is they know that, by nature, that we're violent, right? Like, guys are violent dudes, so we're careful not to cross the line with another man because that could be the end of us, right? At worst, at best, we'll just get our ass kicked. So that's what's behind that bro code. Regardless, we're going to get in a couple more videos from these 2 girls here. And you notice, like, these chicks are not feminists. Okay, so immediately, I want you guys to notice the different energy when it comes to these young ladies, right? They're just very positive. You could tell in their energy, it's just very uplifting, right? There's none of this, like, deep-seated hostility towards men or anger towards men or resentment towards men. No, they love men, right? They're just, a couple girls that I wanted to feature that, and they're young, they're in college, that are just not part of this this movement to eradicate men. But let's jump into a couple more from these girls. They're pretty cool. I like them.
Y'all just can't get enough of this one.
Things guys do that are hot for no reason. Part 3,
Ladies, tell us if you agree, and guys, keep it up.
number 1,
Either tying a tie or loosening a tie.
the little, that's hot.
Number 2,
Guys wear rings or watches or something in the hand region. It's just hot. Number 3,
the door frame lean. We're going to attempt to act it out, but all we have is a car door, so just bear with us.
imagine this is a door frame.
Yes, door. Okay, ready? Step 1, arm. Step 2, up. Step 3, lean.
No, she's like leaning on her chest. You gotta lean into your arm. You gotta be like, just like lean in your arm. She's like leaning into her chest, so it looks awkward. But nice effort, though. Funny. I didn't even think about that, but...
Number 4,
Sweats and hoodies.
Really? Sweats and hoodies? Really?
Number 5,
this one's very up.
Didn't know that.
box. Just bear with us.
We like to call this the deep breath back stretch.
Hear me out. I don't know.
Slower. She's gotta do it slower. Just like, take your time with that.
I'm embarrassed. If y'all want more, let us know.
Okay, yeah, you can tell. I mean, these chicks they're not part of this feminist machine, and usually these women will hang out with other women who are not feminists either, right? And my girl's the same way. My girlfriend's about the same age as these women here. She's college age, and she's the same, and her friends are the same too, because like attracts like. I notice that, like, they just have the same type of energy. And I found these girls because my girlfriend follows them. So my own girl follows them, and she was watching them. I was like, "Who is that?" I was like, and she goes, "Oh, maybe you should feature them in one of your videos." And I was like, "I think I'll do that," because it's so rare to come across younger women like this who have not bought into that indoctrination of just, trying to destroy the patriarchy. Oh, we don't need men. I could do it without a man. And you notice too in their video, they're just doing content about the things they love about guys, right? Whereas you look at any feminist, when they do videos, all they're doing is either chest thumping about their accomplishments. Ooh, look, got my law degree. Ooh, look, got my corner office with this Fortune 500 company. If they're not doing chest thumping, they're complaining about guys and how we suck, we're toxic. Oh, this world would be so much better without men, and they're all a bunch of rapists and all this. Whereas it's just so refreshing, and this is why I wanted to feature these chicks to you guys. And maybe more in the future. Yeah, because it's just not something you see every day, right? But let's go on to another video there.
Subtle signs that a girl's into you.
Ladies, tell us if you agree, and guys, listen up. Number 1.
When she holds eye contact. Just like...
True. As a professional pickup artist, professional cold approach pickup artist, this is true. When the woman holds eye contact with you. Another reason why she'll do this usually right before she's about to leave the venue with you. This has happened so often, like on boot camp, where I've had students who were still newbies. They didn't know any better, and they lost the girl, right? They literally lost the girl because the girl was like, a lot of times what women will do is they'll just check your eyes for congruence, right? To see if your eyes dilate at all, or if they flicker, or if there's any hint of nervousness in your eyes where you're not the guy you're presenting yourself to be, right? And that's where you could blow it like in a flash, right? This is why it's important to hold eye contact when she looks at you.
Any eye contact. This is the look she's giving when she's like staring into your soul.
True.
Number 2.
Playing with our hair. This is like a subconscious thing girls do when they're nervous.
Yeah, you'll notice that if you walk by, like women, from time to time, you'll just be a guy walking by. You might be in your masculine energy and really like feeling your polarity just emanating off of you, and you happen to walk by a chick and she just flips her hair. That's just a natural, hardwired, evolutionary response. Right? And I always kind of like get a subtle kick out of that whenever I walk by a chick and she flips her hair like that, because I'm like, ooh, I had an effect on her. And it doesn't matter what age. I've had that effect on like high school girls, like women my own age. It's just very fascinating to see.
So if I'm talking to you and I'm like, I like you, I'm nervous, so I'm playing with my hair. Number 3.
Excessive giggling. Like this. Okay, not actually like that, but you get the point. She's giddy when she's around you. Number 4.
She finds any excuse to touch you.
True.
So if she's laughing at a joke you made, she'll be like, ha ha ha.
Yeah, you'll notice this too. Whenever the chick, like say you're on a first date and you could just be saying something random and she takes it upon herself to think it's funny, and she'll just like touch you randomly, touch your leg, touch your arm. That usually is a huge IOI. We call it indicator of interest that you're in, right? However, if she doesn't touch you and her body language is moving away from you, that's what we call an IOD, indicator of disinterest.
Your shoulder, or like accidentally brush her hand against yours, anything. The smallest thing.
Smallest.
Number 5.
When she finds any excuse to be near you.
Absolutely true, especially in venues, or wherever you are, right? But I noticed this in venues especially, is we call this proximity, by the way, right? That's the pickup term for it, proximity, where you'll notice like if you go to like one end of the bar or one end of the lounge, you look around and there she is, right? Or say you're shopping, say you're at Target or something, you're shopping, and you keep seeing her in the same aisles you're at. Or if you're like at a Ralph's, a grocery store, a Kroger's, right? You look around, it's like, hey, there she is, or a Vaughn's. Hey, man, I was just there, and now she's here by the magazines. Or I was just out by the deli, and she was over by the deli. All right, we call that proximity. That is a sign for you to talk to her, right? And to open her. We call that, do your cold approach. If you don't know how to do that, get into 7 Months to Mastery. Click the link below. Quick plug. But that's what that term is.
She can want to sit next to you, stand next to you,
Yep.
anything.
You're welcome.
Follow us for more.
Okay, you notice, too, about these girls is...
You're welcome.
Okay, so, yeah, these chicks are clearly, young ladies, are clearly not feminists, right? And it's almost very telling how you can look in their eyes, right? Beyond just their energy, but you look into their eyes here. As they say, eyes are the windows to the soul. You can see in their soul there's not any hatred in their soul, anger, resentment that you would commonly see with a feminist. Like when you see feminists do their videos, they're always like, yeah, and then, you know, the pay gap, and if you know, women were given the right to vote sooner, you know, there's just like this pent-up anger, you know, and they spend their lives being angry. And even if, they'll be fooled, by the way, when it comes to feminists, even if you were to give them everything and more that they're asking for, which they have gotten, by the way, they've gotten all the rights and more you could ever ask for. Now it's gone beyond rights and it's gone into privilege. they're still not happy, are they? You just can't make people who are unhappy happy, right? I just did a coaching video on my Alpha channel talking about people who are ungrateful. I've noticed people, and there are actually studies on this, people who are ungrateful are just not good people. They just tend to be terrible people who are very entitled and always angry and always feeling like a victim. That describes most feminists, right? Do you ever see feminists being grateful about anything, thankful about anything? No, just always angry. But you see these two young ladies, and they look like they're just thankful about things, right? They look like they're probably thankful about their family, they're thankful they're alive, they're probably thankful of the guys that they're seeing. And, thanks to my girlfriend Allison, I wouldn't have known who these chicks were. And so, as always, drop your comments below and let me know if there's anything you would like to share, anything you would like to add, anything I might have missed. Drop them in the comments below, please. As always, this is M from the 33 Secrets. Don't forget to smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and smash that notification bell as well. Helps me out a ton with the YouTube algorithm. Very much appreciated. And for you guys who want to support my work, best way to do that is just jump into 7 Months to Mastery, where I can teach you how to go out there and cold approach the youngest, hottest, most beautiful looking women in the world. Definitely young ladies like this, right? Young ladies like my girlfriend that I've been seeing now for 3 years. Wow, time flies. And type of women I teach you guys how to go out there and find, right? You're not going to find chicks like this on dating apps. You're just not. You have to go out there and do old school cold approach pickup, and I teach you how to do that in 7 Months to Mastery. I am a professional old school pickup artist, one of the last ones out there. I'm becoming like, one of the last Jedis out there or something with this knowledge walking around, right? So I teach you how to do that. Jump into 7 Months to Mastery. Click the link below in the description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds, and it's only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons from me. So take advantage of it, and I will see you in my next coaching video. Until next time.